Hey everyone, so today I thought I'd give you a bit of a walk through around the house to see what we've done. We've just started week 3 of renovations. The house is a disaster, but I thought you might be curious. So, this is the lounge room. Oh, and you'll have to excuse the low lighting. We have no lights at the moment in this half of the house. So we're just using lamps and whatnot, and in the morning not much natural light comes in because we have a veranda which blocks it, so you'll just have to see what you can see. So we've basically done this room, which is the lounge room. Couches are covered with the old curtains that were left here. And you can see we've got some really nice pine line ceiling, which Nick has stained and put a clear coat on. All the beams are getting painted again white because there was this really weird blue color underneath, which just wasn't good for a ceiling color. All the walls were originally cement sheeting, so I don't know if you saw that or not. Well, you might have seen in some of the older videos us ripping them down. If you haven't, I'll put a link here so you can see it. But you'll see that we've got some really nice pine lined walls now, which Nick has been filling and painting and prepping. We have no kitchen at the moment, so our kitchen is this dining room table with a Thermomix, a microwave, a toaster oven, and a kettle. It's like camp cooking, actually. The other side of the lounge room has our pantry, our fridge, and a cupboard with all our crockery. So we've got this weird kitchen gone a moment. We got aircon on Friday, thank God, because it's been so hot. It's been like 40 degrees, which is like over 100 for any of my US friends watching. We just got our lights delivered, so they'll be installed next week. So these, I might turn you around. These are going to be our light shades for the lounge room. They're metal with like a coppery kind of brassy finish just to break up all the wood, and a nice kind of linen shade cloth. And we still have to do the floors. So the floors are they got painted like a navy black color. I don't know why the previous owner did that. We're going to put Tassie oak down. So this is our kitchen. This is our demolished kitchen so far. Started putting the ceiling up. Still need to paint these beams. So this is that blue color that was there originally that we're changing to white. As you can see, there's like the before and after. This house had no insulation, so we've been insulating every external and internal wall to make sure that the house stays warm and in winter and cool in summer, because it gets hot here and it gets freezing here. A neighbor told us that it can get up to -10, which is Celsius, which is pretty cold compared to what I'm used to. So we're making sure we're insulating everything. We're getting a wood heater put in that corner there, so that's still coming. Today is a demolition day. We've got to clean up and all this stuff, rip out the rest of the tiles, rip out the kitchen. The plumber is coming to disconnect the sink so we can finally dismantle everything. And then hopefully we'll lay the floor down. That's what the old tiles looked like. They're like these terracotta tiles. And we're going to rip out this bench. I think Nick wants to change this beam, this post, into a nice post in the kitchen. Something a bit more, because this is not structural at the moment. So I think they want something more structural and more pretty to look at. Yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. All the wires hanging down is for where we're putting down lights, so electrician has to come back. It's been an interesting journey. Luckily, Nick and I haven't had too many arguments. We kind of knew what we wanted before we started, so we've been pretty much in agreement to everything except for this. We argue about what wood should be this post here. I want something thin because I don't want it to block the view, but Nick wants something much more bigger to be more of a feature, but I don't want a feature post in the kitchen, so we'll see what happens there. Other than that, that's the update. Keep watching, subscribe if you like these kind of videos, and soon hopefully we'll start on the outside as well. Once it cools down a bit, I plan on doing some more gardening work. It's just too hot to be out there in the sun all day. I really want to start the veggie patch, or outlining where it's going to be, and the chickens, and there's so much work to do. There's years and years of work to do, which is good. It's getting me out from behind the computer and moving, which is exactly what I wanted.